Today we're reacting to the end of Tae2smooth. Now, I do know a little bit about this person. He was a character in Max's universe, but I've been seeing some clips of him doing some real fluky, like really weird stuff. And at first I thought about reacting to it, but then I started seeing a lot of people making videos on the situation. So I said, matter of fact, let me go ahead and try it out and bring it to y'all and show y'all how sometimes how weird people can move whenever you get into a position. Y'all know how we do, man. Make sure y'all pull up to the More Astral Dior channel as well if you want more content, different type of reactions there. Let's do it.
So apparently I was bestowed powers and I prophesized the end of Tae2smooth. This guy was going on burner accounts to glaze himself and pillow talk his own homeboys. The thing with this whole situation is that I think I
Insanity.
have a unique perspective that I wish to give. I know a lot of people are clowning Tae, and rightfully so. That is the same clown that I talked about in my video. But I feel like this is more of a peek into the psyche of Tae2smooth and Plaqboymax, because what a lot of fans don't want to admit is that Max can be criticized for how he treated Tae. I want to talk about all of that today, so just sit back and brace yourself, because this is going to be a long video. I'm already knowing, and I'm already dreading doing all of this research, but let's get into it. But before I actually get into the new information, there are a few things I want to clarify.
This photo,
number one, is that I've seen comments talking about feeling bad for a harasser, and that's because I commented on how Rage scammed Tae and how I felt like that was pretty evil. The thing with Tae is that he's a weird individual, a bad dude, but I don't think he's irredeemable. Rage did not scam Tae because he harassed women. He scammed Tae because he felt like Tae was talking mess about him. That's the context. So you can't even grandstand me by saying I'm feeling bad when the nigga who did it didn't even scam him for being a woman harasser. And then on top of that, Rage is friends with Aiden Ross, who I dropped a whole video just straight up documenting how weird he is. So you can go check that out if you want. But if you're gonna call out Tae, call out your faves as well for being friends with people who are definitely worse than Tae. But that's the thing though. I gave my advice because I think despite Tae being a literal jester and clown and horrible guy, he can elevate beyond that. I think there is humanity that can be seen when it comes to Tae. And trust me, I'm not gonna be excusing any of what this weird ass nigga did. He's weird as fuck. I'm gonna be talking my shit and criticizing him for being weird as fuck. But despite that, I feel bad, and I want to analyze the situation beyond just the fact that Tae is a clown, especially when my original video wasn't entirely pointing out how he's a clown, but also how Tae had potential. So this is more of an analysis, okay? Not just me blindly hating on Tae, because bro, I don't think nobody is innocent.
You good. You don't gotta preface, my nigga. We call out weird behavior where you call it out. You good, brother.
He is right now, and I'll prove it in this video, or at least share my opinion on it, because I can't exactly make anyone think anything, but I can show you why I feel this way. But let's just start with a quick recap. So a week ago, I dropped a video on Tae2smooth claiming that he was the biggest clown on Twitch. I did this because I seen a clip of him egoing a black woman because she wasn't trying to stream with him. Throughout the video, I made it known that for someone who has such a huge ego, or at least a facade of an ego, he shouldn't be talking to anyone that way when his come up on Twitch was
type of shit. What type of shit?
being a fucking clown. I said this nigga was a jester and someone who
what the fuck? This is what niggas is doing for views, for a lick and bit of clout. It comes to a point where you say, my nigga, hell no, I'm not doing that shit. You're crazy. Let me get this off y'all screen.
Humiliated for his come up. I finished this video by telling Tae he had the potential and that he needed to cut the ego shit, cut the humiliation shit, and most importantly, stop letting his friends humiliate him. Which is funny because instead of doing that, he pillow talked his friends on Twitter on a burner for 2 to 3 years. So let's just talk about that. Tae had 2 burners, the edit guy and Milky Morag. The funny thing is that Milky Morag instantly got clocked for using a Pinterest photo, but on these accounts, Tae would be pillow talking his own homeboy. For example, this tweet of him calling Max a womanizer, which is clearly hinting at his own insecurities regarding women, but
what the hell?
Talk more about that later. Or this tweet where he's subbing his other friends, which I assume is Wayne and Gaz, as he says they don't stream and how people downplay Tae, or him. Let me just address the elephant.
No hate, but Tae, the only one that's deserving. This is some psychotic, like, ill brain shit.
As he says they don't stream and how people downplay Tae, or him. let me just address the elephant in the room. Tae is mentally ill. I've been dying to say it. This is beyond normal behavior, and doing research and getting all of the necessary clips, footage, screenshots, and whatever, I've realized just how scary this is. This is a glimpse into the depraved mind of Tae2smooth, and it's so depressing. And I don't mean to edge y'all, but just wait, I'm building up to it. Tae also had tweets glazing himself, which, you know, wouldn't be bad until you realize he pretended to be two fucking people to do it. That's so unhinged. For example, this tweet where he's glazing how he knocked Wayne back during an altercation, I guess, or this tweet where he claims he's an up-and-coming streamer, but also for some reason put himself at 3rd place. But I guess you could say that was to make the burner less obvious. But to all of that, I say, this is what niggas wanted me to drop a part 2 for? Like, I just can't understand why y'all wanted this depravity. Seriously, this is utter insanity. And I just can't help but see the underlying issues of these tweets and what it hints at and what it means.
If I ever had one of my friends like come out like this in a way where I figured out they were doing something so wild like this, I don't know what this slipped through the cracks. I didn't see signs of this. Like I didn't catch this. That's the crazy part.
When it comes to Tae's own personal view of himself, Tae also called himself the funniest person on that list, interestingly enough, which, you know, I like laughing at niggas humiliating themselves. It's wrong, but I can't stop you. All that aside though, where it got super weird for me was when Tae tried to give himself a lob to a girl by pretending to be another person. In this tweet, he's telling Bussiness to give him a chance. She's important for later, by the way, so just remember her. This is just, oh my goodness. Like, this is really the depths of depravity. And if you didn't know, Tae and Bussiness were streaming together. He was interested in her and something happened between them, but the girl didn't want him. And this is what he does. That is some weird ass shit. I'm not gonna lie. But here's where it gets even worse. He asked Mari, the girl
this nigga would do some like in a relationship, just this alone, like he's viable to do some odd shit. You feel me? And that's not to say, you know, anything, you know, sexually odd or you know what I'm saying, like conflict harm on someone, but this nigga's manipulation tactics and the links that he would go is scary.
He fucking harassed to give him a chance.
Like this some looking through your window shit
from his burner. And if you want to know how Mari feels about Tae, watch this clip.
It's just real goofy how niggas let him back in the community after all that bullshit. Like, just keeping a weirdo around for like content. I mean, I guess I feel like he got an embarrassment kink in a way, low key. Like, you like getting embarrassed. You like looking like a fucking dumbass. Yeah. You don't gain nothing from it. What's good, Krishna? Yeah, that shit's sad, man. You a grown ass man getting embarrassed on niggas streams, bro. Thank you, Peyton. I like watching drama and not being in it. No, for real, me too. That's why I haven't talked about him so long, even though he made a whole video on me saying that female content creators can't make it or something. Like, all they good for is e-dates and shit.
So yeah, Mari said he's a guy who constantly gets humiliated to the point he might be into it. Well, I mean, that's at least what you think based off of the clips, but I actually don't think that Tae really wants to get humiliated or he likes it. To be honest, it's really on the contrary. Like, I believe he doesn't. But the key word in this clip is keeping him around for content after all the stuff that happened. I'm gonna definitely get into that because that's exactly why Tae was kept around. He was content, a laugh, or whatever, but I'm getting ahead of myself. After all of these tweets, Tae had denied it was him multiple times and even went as far as to say the person who did it was on his dick. This lasted for about 2 minutes.
That's crazy. It's not me, man. Whoever's doing that's on my dick. Like, come on, bro.
Before niggas realized he was guilty, like how the burner posted these Instagram screenshots showing Ava Zura following Tae, but the account should say follow. It doesn't say follow because he's seeing his own account. Also, this is insane levels of like backdoorology because this is the same girl who Max wanted to cuff, but Tae's pillow talking and kicking his feet back knowing a girl who his homeboy wanted is following him. This nigga is so damn lame. There's also this tweet where Tae says that people can say anything they want to him, but he can't say anything back. And if if you peep Tay, you watch them, you know that's a common phrase whenever something happens, which to an extent is definitely true. Like, I've seen it. I feel like anyone who's watched Max or 5-Star, they've seen it. Tay gets treated differently. But once again, more on this later. I know, get off my dick. The most damning thing was that he posted a screenshot of himself on TikTok Live, and at the bottom you can see Tae2smooth joined, which he forgot to crop, which means when he was on J5's stream, he was posting from his burner, gassing himself up. Jesus Christ, Tay, stand up, my nigga. This is some lame ass shit. I can't even lie. But after this, we move on to Max. He ended up reacting to the burner tweets and eventually hopped on Discord with the 5-Star members to discuss the situation at hand. And this also included a conversation with Tay. But before I show you the clip, I just want to point out a few things. Why is this conversation even being live streamed? Is that not weird? Like, don't get me wrong, it's good content, because nigga, who doesn't love spectacle? Like, I was laughing for surely, but it's very dystopian because niggas are genuinely live streaming a friend group fallout for the world to see and profiting off of it. And that's just so fucking weird to me. But despite that, Tay joined for 3 seconds and basically said some BS.
Yo, Tay.
Yo.
Yeah,
You're going explain why.
Yeah. I ain't do it. I don't know how. I ain't do it though.
Damn. He just let me lie straight to these niggas' face. I ain't do this.
I don't know. These niggas cooked me.
So instead of apologizing, you just gonna come in here lying? Like, at least apologize. How you talking shit about me when I flew you out here? You know how much money I've given you? You know how much money you've lost me?
Hey, I'm not lying.
That's a now on some real shit. Like, although regardless of the shit, and maybe there's some frustration there, you feel me? But I don't like when niggas do that. Like, you know how much I've done for you, how much money I've given you, this, that, and the third. You feel me? Like, it's done. You did that out the kindness of your heart. Like, I just don't like when niggas be doing that. You feel me?
Lying. Alright, my fault, bro.
So then why did that shit say...
Hold on. We'll have to talk about it some other time, low key, bro. Hold on.
There's no other time.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you in 15.
I'm good, gang. It's cool. All right, bro.
Alright.
I mean, it's just like, bro, I'm gonna keep it above. I put a lot of, like, time into this nigga. I put a lot of, like, you know? Yeah, I bet on this nigga. Like, what the fuck?
Number one, there was nobody calling Tay. Like, obviously the nigga is trying to buy time before the truth came out. What stood out to me though was Max talking about how much money he put into Tay, which at a glance you could say, well, man, that obviously fucking sucks. Like, you lost some money. But dude, you had the nigga as a group punching bag for 3 years. Who cares about the bread if he had to dance like a monkey for it? But after
Thing about it is though, everybody got a choice. Like, although I'm not putting my people in no position to look like stupid as hell, like, although in every group, I wouldn't say it, in a lot of groups there might be the person that, you know, gets joked on the most, but at the end of the day, you allow what you allow. If you allow motherfuckers to move you like that, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers are gonna do that. And that's why you gotta put, like, whether a nigga think you being sensitive or not, you just gotta stand up for yourself a few times for niggas that's like, oh, he ain't going for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember I was young, like middle school, and these two dudes I was cool with tried to play me like tried to put me in that, you know, it was an art class. Nigga tried to play with me with certain shit. I'm like, bro, that is not in such a young age, you know what I'm saying? This shit was instilled in me young. Nah, I'm not. That's definitely not me. You feel what I'm saying? It was like they would do little jokes and this is that and the third, but, you know, I wouldn't go for a lot of shit. And if it just that alone made it to be like, okay, if I don't want to do some shit, if I don't like how I'm being treated in a situation, one, you gonna hear it right then, and then I will leave the premises to the point where I'm not around y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if I feel like it's that crucial, you feel me, I might have to wolf back at you and talk some shit back. And if it, like, I'm willing to take it there, if it take it there about respect, you know how people say it, die about respect, I wouldn't take it that far. In some cases, maybe But yeah, like I'm gonna do a lot for my respect. Niggas not gonna have me eating ketchup off my foot and shit.
After that, apparently, Tay hit up Max and told him the truth via text.
You feel me? I spoke to bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm like, this shit just like I just don't get it. And you feel me? Texting me. You know, I'm not gonna say what bro say out of privacy for this nigga shit, but he's cooked. Those was his burners, nigga.
So you said what he said.
Those was his burners. No, nigga, that's bro. Is that what he said, gang? You want to read what he said?
No, that's not for me to do.
All right.
That's for you. That's the clip. Nigga, not gonna hit it too much.
No. I said, do you want to read it? Not out loud, nigga. I'm not gonna read what he said out loud. Regardless, though, at the end of the day, my nigga, you feel me? He explained to me why. I think it's through there. He explained to me why, you know, he chopped it up, but it's like, gang, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
So there it is. The truth came out and now it's been confirmed. At this point, I know a lot of you may be thinking this nigga Tay is insane and he's crazy and he's a pillow talker, but there's a lot of similarities between this and Bruce. While we all know Bruce was wildin' too, there's always underlying reasons for why people do things. Nobody just does things like this out of nowhere.
Yeah, but that don't matter. Doesn't matter. Not saying this is on the same level as what I'm about to compare it to. You feel me? Because it's not. But like, there's a reason why a motherfucker goes and shoots a school up or bombs some shit. But like, doesn't matter. You know right from wrong. You know you shouldn't be moving and being weird and odd. And if you really feel that upset about shit, you bring it to niggas like, hey, bro, I don't fuck with that. Like, I'm not trying to live like that. This is that and the third. And you know, if niggas keep treating like I'm gonna go about my business, I love y'all my dogs, but I don't do that. Like I'm not fucking with that no more. You feel what I'm saying? And y'all gotta respect that or y'all don't. And if the issue arises, I gotta press that. Feel me?
After speaking with Tay, and yes, I spoke with him on stream, he doesn't give me the impression of someone who would do this just to do this. Now, sadly, I don't have the clip of this, but I told Tay straight up to the face, nigga, you're weird, and I don't like you. But what stood out to me during our conversation was that Tay didn't get defensive of this. He listened to what I said. Now, I critiqued him in the call while he was streaming, and to me, that was a good sign. He was listening to my criticism, and what can I say? He didn't give me the impression of a nigga who just snaked his homeboys just to snake his homeboys. I'll say that. But for the who knows how many times I've done this, I'll come back to it. Now, I'm gonna talk about the conversation between Tay and Max after he texted him that he did it. Tay booted up stream after coming clean, and the first thing he does is tell everyone that he did it. But the reason he lied was actually to keep it private.
Alright though, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna just tell y'all niggas. You feel me? All I can do is tell the truth. Yes, nigga, those were my accounts. They were my accounts. I was the one making the tweets. Yes, they were mine. I was making the tweets. I did it. You feel me? Now, the reason why I lied is because I just wanted to talk things off, like off cam and shit before we come and like bring things on the camera, you feel me? So for that, I do want to apologize to all the niggas that was defending me.
This is interesting to me because this is stuff that really should have been private, as I said, but let's continue. Well, actually, before we continue, I really only want to comment on things that I find super important and really are telling about everything that's happened.
I just felt like that was the only way I could express myself, because me saying it myself, I feel like would get more hate. But don't act like y'all niggas wasn't underneath the tweets, like retweeting my shit and like agreeing with the shit I was saying though, you feel me? So it's like, y'all niggas just, you feel me?
What?
I feel like I was just saying facts, you feel me? That's all it was. Like,
now keep what Tay said here in mind. This was the only way he felt like he could express himself. Now this isn't taken away from how
it's a grown man. This feels like the only way you can express yourself, bro. You grown as hell. You can express yourself in your own way. Yo, y'all boys stop fucking with me. My name's Tay. I'm a real ass nigga. I don't be fucking with bullshit like that. I'm a da-da-da. This how I handle my, you know?
Unhinged the shit is. He did some weird ass shit, but it does make sense when you think about it. Now, as far as him saying he felt like he was saying facts, there are clearly better ways to let your friends know things, even if you think they're true. If you felt like niggas wasn't working, let them know. If you felt like Max was doing women bad, let him know. Pillow talking was not the correct way to go about it, and that was some weird ass shit. But I think we can all relate to the fact that we've spoken to people in our lives where we can tell they don't really give a fuck about what we're saying, especially if we're expressing our feelings. And so that just takes me back to what I was saying. There's a reason he did this, but let's move on.
I know I might be blackballed, bro, but I feel like it's low-key a blessing in disguise, you feel me? Because it's like, now like I can separate myself from like, because I've been trying so hard to have.
He could have done that. He could have done that. He could have separated himself without doing that. You feel me? He could have been like, I ain't fucking with these niggas no more. I don't like that shit. And then I'm about to separate myself. Answering calls less like, yeah, I'm really just kind of, I just want to do my own thing right now, y'all. You know, kept it P like, I just want to do my own thing right now. You feel me? I'm trying to move how I want to move.
Have like a certain community.
This is actually something I think is great, and I do want to come back to this at the end. As I write the script, the more and more I think about how the best thing that happened to Tae was getting exiled. It's definitely a sad situation, but it's a chance for Tae to build his own brand and not really have to rely on anybody or take any shit, especially the punching bag stuff. But I want to fast forward a little bit and actually go to the conversation between him and Max.
No, but you're telling, nigga, you told me I gotta care about my image. I gotta have more. You said I had to have.
100%. Yeah. Okay, but don't lie,
nigga. That's the same. That's the same thing.
Nigga, you caring about your image is not you having aura. Man, fuck that aura bullshit. You caring about your image is, damn, let me not degrade myself by getting on my knees and eating watermelon. What the fuck?
And I talk, nigga, did I not tell you that I didn't see anything wrong with it in the moment, nigga?
And this is what I was talking about in my original video. Tae is a humiliation ritual guy. He blew up off of being humiliated. And while it's true, Tae does do things that put himself in these positions to be humiliated and clowned. What about when he's just with his friends? He's not constantly getting fed watermelon by Asian women. Some of the stuff that he cooking him for just be overly dicky. And I would rather not use such a simple way to express that, but it makes the most sense. 5-star be overly dick eating Tae. I mean, there's a clip of Max in his group just ignoring him when he's speaking. Now I don't have it. I've been looking for it, okay? This was supposed to be featured in the original video, but nobody has been able to give me the clip. None of my friends. I've searched on TikTok and comment section. If you have this clip, please send it to me because it proves my point. Why are niggas not responding to the guy? He's trying to express himself. She's trying to say something, but no one responded. Like it's funny, but that's evil, man. But what did Tae do then? And I think it's easy to use all the clips that Tae has as a cop out when there's definitely an argument to be made that niggas be overly picking on Tae at times. I mean, Max himself admitted that it was excessive.
Okay, hold on. If I was making you feel a certain way, then I apologize for that. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you to feel bad on any actual personal level. Like, I know this shit probably did definitely get excessive. But once again, for me, I'm just viewing it as this is entertainment, which once again, like, you were my friend. So like, I should still keep your personal feelings in mind. So that's my fault as.
And if
why he looks so frantic?
The streamer himself can admit that it's getting excessive, I think there's validity to it. Straight up, nobody can tell me otherwise. I know there's an abundance of clips of this dumbass being.
And that's what I'm saying. Sure, like if niggas is doing too much, you let it be known. You say like, oh fuck no. And that's why I be saying it's okay to get aggressive at times. Not you don't just go in there and start swinging on nigga, but you like, you know, nigga play with you. You really gotta. You got me fucked up. Like you got me like, you know, I ain't going like that. Watch out. You feel me? Watch out. Now I ain't playing. You know, and you gotta assert that shit. You gotta be willing to get, you know, the die about my respect. Not die, but get active about this shit.
Weird and being a dickhead and being a bad dude, but despite that, niggas still were friends with him. Friends are definitely a reflection of you, so why not try to actively help the guy out rather than playing into it and clowning him all the time? You chose to be his friend.
You gotta understand, gang, there's never been a point where you weren't able to talk to me about something. Also, I never said you had to have these conversations with me on stream. We can talk about this shit off stream. Like, and we've talked about mad shit off stream.
Max, if you want niggas to come to you, you gotta give them the space to. I want to be clear, I'm not defending Tae. I'm just not a biased ass nigga. You gotta be comfortable to talk to people. And from what I've watched throughout the years, niggas never really made it easy for Tae to speak. Max talks about how he treats Tae off the cameras, but does it really matter if every time on camera this nigga's getting farmed? Now the next clip is pretty long, so I might speed it up, but I'll definitely put a timestamp. So if you wanna skip, just do that. But I wanted to show it.
Nigga, there's 60K niggas in the com that already do that. So it's like, and you enable this shit, nigga. I do need to lose weight, nigga. But it's like you enable niggas to say crazy shit about me, nigga. I stream damn near every fucking day, nigga. And you telling me all that the show from it is fucking negative clips, nigga? When have you ever seen a good clip from me, nigga? I go and do some shit with some other niggas. There's like 5-7 new clips, nigga, of me just doing good shit. But every time it's everything surrounding 5-star about me is negative. Everything. And all you do, nigga, is you enable it. You go on stream, you like, yo, that's my nigga though. But yeah, he do be doing this shit though. Even though I try to hype him up.
So this is where I'm like, when it comes from a friend perspective, y'all partner typically, you know what I'm saying? Especially, it's like, I don't got nobody in my circle who gon', you know, like, this is weird though, because I don't have nobody in my circle that's gon' like humiliate or try to put me in no weird position or, you know, make me look like the butt of the joke. But it's also, I think also because I enforce that. Like, I enforce that I don't go for, you know, they know Dior. My people know me. They know, oh, Dior not doing that. Or Dior's doing that. Or he'll do that. Or he might do that. Let me ask him. It'd be funny. Like, I want to see his reaction, because if I even ask him some shit like that, he gonna tweet. Watch this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know how to push each other's button and mess with each other a certain way. But it depends on how far you allow some shit. Like, he's talking like, I don't like how he's talking as if he's forced. You're under contract, you got to be the bitch. If you don't be the bitch, we're gonna sue you. We're gonna hurt you. You're gonna be harmed financially. Your family, like, yes, niggas is ganging up, but it's what you allow as a person. We have to have the mindset of everything is my fault, right? That's how we should be operating as men. Everything is my fault. If you're riding in the street and the car hits you, damn, I should have had been more aware of my surroundings while I was driving. Damn, this person did this, or y'all, I don't know any, I can't give you those analogies at this exact moment, or situations, examples at this moment, but a good mindset to have is it's my fault mindset. It allows you to take accountability for each action. I feel like this nigga should have that mindset and adopt that, because it'll allow him to then say, niggas treat me this way because I am doing something. If I do something different, I will not be treated. People won't even think to treat me this way. You feel what I'm saying?
Come up and I tell him he need to change his name, do all this, all type of shit, and you feel me, and be a better person, lose weight. Yeah, I need to do that. But it's like, bro, nigga, you still be clowning me, nigga, making me look like a fucking clown, nigga. Fucking smell clips. Whenever I ever went for a smell clip on anybody, nigga, you niggas forming sniff clips, niggas doing all type of crazy shit, bro. I'm just telling you the truth, how I really feel now, because nigga, we're here now, nigga. We're here now. So I'm just telling you, nigga, how I really feel about this shit. I put up.
You yoked me up in front of the hoes.
Nigga, what is one clip though, nigga? I literally said you can get me back, nigga.
It's the principle though.
One clip compared to 20,000, nigga.
You know this shit is entertainment. I don't understand why are you acting like.
But how? It's entertainment. It's entertainment, bro. Entertainment. But nigga, your entertainment has built up for 3 years and it's caused more trouble than it has good. But me doing one clip, nigga, that's crazy, nigga.
TLDR, Max's community constantly has clips hating on Tay or depicting him crazy. And this has been going on for 3 years. But instead of telling his community to chill out, Max just plays into it and then tells Tay, it's just for entertainment. I get niggas hate on Tay, and rightfully so. That's why I keep having to bring this up, because I don't want no one to think that I don't think this nigga is weird. He is a weird nigga who pillow talked his own friends, but Jesus Christ, his friends also just hate him. From the stance of someone who is not biased, I can't lie, it seems like his friends straight up don't fuck with him. I don't care if Max gave him money or flew him out. He's clearly been going through something for a long time. But the rest of the stream, after the combo, it seems Tay came to his senses and realized his friends pretty much hate him. He ends up crying on the camera, which is pretty sad. A nigga you do gotta lock in. But after this, he ends stream, and eventually he reboots and hops on Sauce-Kill's stream to answer and clarify questions regarding the burner. Like, did he do edits of himself?
Niggas ask, did you make your own edits too, Tay? Or that was like someone said.
Wait, did you make your own edits?
No comment.
Damn.
You Damn.
Pro?
No, I CapCut, bro. Huh?
Nah, but like my fault.
I ain't gonna lie. Fuck it, yeah, I did it.
That shit's definitely weird in schizo. That's really weird, Tay. Okay, but now that I've talked,
made his own edits, like when they be like trying to make themselves look good. This is nasty work right here, boy. Oh my god.
About all of that, I want to talk about both Tae and Max. This is the analysis portion of the video, so let's begin. I know niggas hate Tae, and I don't really fuck with him either. I told him that myself, but I need people to understand everything Tae did is the product of 3 years of being made the verbal punching bag. I mean, my nigga, there's a freaking bullying compilation of this nigga Tae. Y'all don't think that's excessive? Do you remember that girl Bussiness? Yeah, another 5-star guy named Nico decided to get with this girl that Tae had a crush on.
How I'm gonna end this video is looking at that. Let's see if we can analyze how a way he could go about these situations. Let's just do the most lit one, right?
He's trying to dirty make me, nigga. I'm just gonna press the bro. And if he keeps pressing me, then we just gonna have to fight. Nigga. That's just what it is, bro. I don't give a fuck no more, nigga. That's the only way to stop.
Wait, hold on.
Niggas,
You go fight a because your going?
Yep. Then niggas wanna do. Then we no more clips like this. Just gonna be a clip of us fighting.
He was pressing the bitch more than the. What do you mean? Like,
Wait, you pressed your girl?
I pressed everybody.
2 seconds later.
Alright, now, I mean, yeah, we can run this among us.
Oh, shit!
So a nigga kicked his painting, and they was laughing because he was pressing the girl. He was pressing the girl more than he was pressing the guy. No, he's pressing the guy and not his girl. I need another example. Next clip. Next clip.
That is it true that you find Marlon attractive?
I'm not looking for nothing else.
No, that's not they didn't say relationship. They said just if you find him attractive, Marlon.
He's a good looking person. It's not my type.
What do you mean? Okay.
She said, yeah, that's his type.
Okay.
You don't stop. Okay, look, bro, he's doing shit to himself. Like she said, oh, bro. Come on, y'all. We gotta be real. Something like that. Why are you doing? Why? Like that was. It's not that big of a deal, but it's just like subtle. It's that subtle. Like I'm gonna look at you too. Like okay.
So no, theoretically no.
All right. Why are you?
But that's basically what it means. Who's your type? That's basically if a nigga's trying to
right.
make me, nigga. I'm just gonna press the nigga, bro. And if he keeps pressing me, nigga, then we just gonna have to fucking fight, nigga. What it means? Who's your type?
That was asking her.
You trying to force her to say yes, nigga?
I'm not trying to force. I'm trying.
What's wrong with this nigga? Okay, come on, y'all. Max not hearing nothing. He pressing him about some shit. Do you feel like she's an attract? All he said, do you think he's attractive regardless of relationship? Like, do you think he's just an attractive person?
Trying to understand
Who's your type?
Oh,
Who's
okay.
your type?
You understand?
Who's your type?
This is like your guardian or something.
No, I'm just.
Who's your type?
You attacking me like.
Who's your type?
He did a lot right there, y'all. We gotta be real.
That's like a double question. We gotta spin back to that.
Damn, they wish they could do that. They wish.
Damn, you spilled it all over her bucket. You need a napkin? You good?
Leave the room.
Yo, word two. I'm telling you, word two, bro. What just happened is that I promised I was gonna make her out of boat. So you dead ass lucky because I was dead gonna do it.
Never.
I dead was gonna do it.
Wait,
I can't. You good? I can't. You can't. I bet.
2 seconds later.
Why are you grabbing my arm? How am I making you look crazy?
Wait, is that his girl? Wait, is that his girl?
What are you talking about?
bro, chill. You're not about to put.
Nigga, we're all friends in the club.
Nah, you're not about to put drink in her mouth. Nigga, only person that can do that is me. Nigga, move.
Oh, so that's his girl, and his girl was even gonna allow that? Yeah, okay. Now let's some different shit. Okay, the context is there. This is his girl, and he's asking his girl if brother's attractive. That's not even. It's not even happening. Why are you? Watch out, bro. But he's putting his girl in these types of positions as well. Again, my fault mentality. You putting your girl in these positions to ask shit. You feel me? To even have questions and things like that. Like, brought up like one, boom. Okay, at the beginning, like I see. Is this his girl? I don't know. Let's just play it like it is. If the nigga asking about, oh, do you think a nigga handsome, this is that and the third, like, okay, that's one thing. She tried the boat, whatever. Okay, I put a drink in my girl's mouth. This nigga's trying to pour a drink into my girl's mouth. That's when the camera thing, like, oh, we on camera. Regardless of what happened, you gon' get like, I'm gonna have to get physical. You feel me? No, nigga, you don't fuck like if this is my girl. No, boy, you crazy? Are you crazy, nigga? Do I look crazy? You know what I'm saying? Like. That's when we gotta get active.
No, bro, I was just saying, bro, come on.
Oh, okay. So this not his girl. This nigga gonna tell you it's odd, fool. Run that hoe back. This is odd, fool.
How am I making you look crazy? What are you talking about? Bro, chill. You're not about to put... Nigga, we're all friends in the club. Nah, you're not about to put drink in her mouth. Nigga, the only person that can do that is me. Nigga, move. Okay.
Is this your nigga?
No, bro, I was just saying, bro, come on. Bro.
We all in the club, we all there.
I got you. I'm not gonna speak it.
Yeah, you know, it's not me. It's not even me looking. You feel me? It's not you. I'm not the one looking. If a nigga's trying to dirty Mac me, nigga, I'm just gonna press the nigga, bro. And if he keeps pressing me, nigga, then we just gonna have to fight, nigga. That's just what it is, bro. I don't give a comp.
Nah, this is a vibe. I wanna paint. Let me get a chair. There's no more paint. Nah, there's no more portrait.
I didn't bring this.
Yeah, I brought it, man.
Yeah. Oh, there is more.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Look,
Shit.
the phone. Oh, no, not mine. Did it break? Wait, did it get wet? We good?
It definitely.
That was my phone that got in the water like that? Yeah, see? Again, another, he talk big game. If a nigga press, I'm a dirty Mac, I'm gonna press him. Y'all fucking around by my phone. Y'all see cameras and shit over here. Like, bro, again, another moment where it's gotta be, y'all fucking around my shit. Y'all see the phone is right here. Y'all see what the fuck I got going on. Is this his setup where he's talking with a girl and he's streaming, he brought the colors and some more shit? Hey, y'all throwing my shit. Y'all got me fucked up. Like, that's when you gotta start bucking on niggas, bro. Y'all push my phone in this bitch. And then if niggas continue to disrespect, if niggas fight and I loot, but I'm exiting like, nah, y'all got me fucked up because y'all trying to play me like, and I'm gonna move on with my situation on my dudley. But I'm not staying in no situation like this. And you not finna just knock my phone in the wall. Oh, damn, my phone. Is it good? Everything's all right? Because no, it's not all right. This is how you gotta press shit. You can't let nobody.
Oh, no, not mine. Did it break? Wait, did it get wet? We good?
Unless that was if it was a genuine accident, a nigga walked by, my phone got hit over into the thing. Oh, damn. No, it's straight. No, you good, bro. Don't worry about it. Like, and he apologized, my fault, bro. Like, I didn't mean to do it. But y'all fucking around my shit, throwing my shit. Y'all see my phones over here, like, you know?
It definitely got wet.
We good?
Oh, that's in the
Oh, we good.
Yo, he just trying to throw him out.
I'm trying to EMP my shit. Yo, come on, bro.
Yes, don't got baptized, bro.
Like, no, you over here fucking their data. Like, that shit. I didn't even throw it.
If a nigga's trying to fucking dirty Mac me, nigga, I'm just gonna press the nigga, bro. And if he keeps pressing me, nigga, then we just gonna have to fuck fight, nigga. That's just what it is, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Hold on, cover your eyes. That was special. Make sure they're closed. How was Japan done?
It was fun. I ate so much food and I walked so much. I walked like 20K steps a day.
Who'd you go with?
I just went with my friends.
I don't understand that one.
Yeah.
Oh, man. What's happening here?
Wait, turn on.
Why is he doing this?
Oh, so wait, I overfilled the base.
We're taking her home.
Like she said, he
got a yours?
Oh yeah, he do got a yours. No, my girlfriend. Oh yeah, he does have a girlfriend.
No, it's cool. I'm driving. I drive my.
Oh, you good to drive though? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Hold on, wait.
Just making my little.
That's got a little shit, I ain't gonna lie.
Why does it get so quiet every time I come over here? I'm saying, you feel me?
Nah, we was talking about Jimmy, like what happened? What happened? What happened?
We'll be right back. We'll be right back.
Oh, Lord.
Tay, they said, is it true that you beat your meat before coming here? No, nigga. What? I don't know why they asking that. Yo. Yeah, they asking some. Anyways, I be on that question. They said, yo, why am I getting these questions? They said, who's your type?
Who's my type?
They
Like,
said,
what
who's
you
your
mean?
type?
Like, in general?
What's your type?
Like a person that's funny.
Nah, someone here. Someone here.
Someone here.
This is a bad environment for a nigga like
The
this.
niggas trying to fucking dirty Mac me, nigga. I'm just gonna press the nigga, bro.
Hey, here now. Fuck it.
You say your lost cause?
I've never seen some.
I'll lay close tomorrow.
Yeah, fuck it. She's wildin', bro.
Huh?
She's wildin', bro.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Oh my gosh. I thought it was a troll. This is insane.
Yeah, no, that shit actually crazy. You feel me?
Nah, don't. Yo, Tay, pull up. Tay, pull up.
Oh, bro, that's move, bro. Who you move? Who you? Oh, touch me. Touch me.
Yeah, it's not my form of content, you know, but I can't tell this nigga is the butt of the joke. He didn't look bad on this nigga. Oh, that being said, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, bro. Like the video, sub, comment, or binge watch the channel. I love you. I appreciate y'all. Great for y'all. This is a long video, so make sure you like it. We going, man. ADD led.